What we're going to be working on for the next few weeks till spring break about is something called angular kinematics. Angular means things that are moving in an arc. It doesn't necessarily have to be rotation, although a lot of times it is. Things can move in an arc without like making one full rotation or spinning in circles. And so, thank you. Oh, is that today? Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, okay. Maybe that's where people are. All right, so hold tight, I gotta hand these out, but before I do that, let me just show you two things real quick. So what we wanna do is tie together the visuals, the variables, and the concepts, so that when we talk about angular motion, angular displacement, angular velocity, angular acceleration, you know what you're actually like talking about. It's not just a matter of being able to use the variables and equations. We have to know what those things actually are. The tool that we're going to use for this, so I hope that you noticed yesterday in class that making measurements on real rotating objects is tricky. When things are spinning in circles, it's hard to figure out how far they've gone. It's hard to figure out how fast they're going. Those measurements are curved, so it's hard to like make the measurements to begin with. And in order to like apply a constant force or move with a constant velocity or a constant acceleration, you have to move in a circle, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do. So simulations are a great way to start with this, because then we can control everything and get really accurate measurements without having to go into contortions to race after a spinning object or something like that. So this Ladybug Revolution is the app we're going to use. And when you load it up, so a couple of things. This is old. It works really well. It'll work on your Chromebooks, but be patient because it's going to take a while to load. When you first click on it, it's going to ask if you want the Chirp J browser compatible version, which you do, or the legacy Java version, which probably won't work on any device that you have. When you click on the Chirp J, it just takes a while to load. It's loading like a simulator, and then it's loading the simulation itself, and all of that stuff takes a while. So just be patient, it will load, I promise. And then once it gets loaded up, it's in the instructions. I just want to show you the things that you need to click on so that you can see. I'm not sure if I can make this bigger or not. Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like I can. How about that? But I can't scroll, so that's no good. Okay, that looks like maybe it's about as big as it gets. So what you're going to want to do is click here where it says rotation, and then initially where it says show graphs, you want to click on theta, funny symbol 1, W, which isn't really a W, that's an omega, funny symbol 2, and V, you want to click there. And where it says angle units, you want to click on radians. And once you've done that, then you'll be able to operate the simulation, and you'll be able to collect data the way that you need to. So I'm going to let you go ahead and get started with that, because apparently some of you aren't going to be here. So as you get started with that, I'm going to hand out slips, and you're going to be leaving. Goodbye.